Hey, how y'all doing today? Welcome back to RVOA. Probably just took a test swing, but that's okay. I know I start off every video with a question. How are y'all doing today? Even though no one ever answers. I'm talking about you. I want to ask y'all a second question. What did y'all accomplish this year? If you hesitated and you started to write something and then was like, well, that's not an accomplishment. I'm not gonna write that down. Because if you thought it was an accomplishment for a second, it is. Don't let anyone take that away from you. I better see some accomplishments in the comment section or I'm gonna be upset. Don't try me. Other than that, I kind of just wanna go through my year, 2024, and kind of talk about what we accomplished from beginning to end. I don't have the greatest memory, so I'll probably forget something here or there. Feel free to remind me in the comments if y'all true waymakers. Man, I'm not splitting this wood well right now. But starting with January, this isn't really an accomplishment. It's something that happened to me though. It kind of started with me and my girlfriend breaking up at the time. And so your boy was newly single. That didn't feel good. I gotta line this up. I'm being lazy. I haven't chopped wood in a while. I came to this campground, got a job. That was perfect. Well, yeah, me and my girlfriend at the time decided we'd probably be better off splitting ways. And that we did. See, one of my bigger videos this year, believe it or not, I guess people like to see me heartbroken. I don't get you. In all seriousness, I appreciate a lot of the support and stuff I got from that video. But there's been a lot of growth. Solo growth. Like I said, after that happened, I was solo dolo for the first time in RV life ever. And for the first time in 2 or 3 years, somewhere in there. We got together in like 2020 and we broke up in early 2024. So after that, I kind of just hunkered down on my YouTube, started getting real focused, started releasing more videos. We were getting a lot of snow out here. I helped a guy who actually got stuck in the snow. That was a cool video. If you've never seen that, go check it out. It's actually really sick. After this, just keep it in your head. Put it in the watch later. He was a new driver. No big deal. As well as the beginning of the year, we had a leak in the RV, which is no bueno. Because of the roof was leaking, that led to me, Jesus Christ, I'm the worst wood chopper on the planet. That led to me sealing the roof of this vagabond, which is very cool. My first time sealing an RV ever. It's held up really nicely. There hasn't been any leaks since. Yeah, I'm so off, that's crazy. I don't know why I'm standing so far back. There we go, baby. Out with that Miss B. Malcolm. It's so hard to remember all the names. I apologize if that's incorrect. But yeah, she helped me get a lot of the products from my wish list below. If you want to help me be one of those amazing, lovely saints. So I was really thankful for that because the monsoon season followed up very soon after and no leaks. Whole lot of rain pretty much every day and no leaks, which that's an accomplishment. That's a W. That was a big one for us. We acquired some new campers. They're not down here, but you've seen the last videos. If you're new here, you haven't, go check those out. I have a couple other RVs. I acquired a pop-up, which I actually cleaned out. I didn't get to renovate it, and I got a handle for it because it was missing a crank handle, so you couldn't lift it and get that functional. We camped in it a few times, which was sick. We ended up selling it to somebody who was living in a tent nearby because I feel like that's what you're supposed to do. That's the whole point of renovating them and stuff like that, is to be able to help people out who need a better living situation. So I knew the guy, so I was willing to let go of it for pretty cheap. Be there in 1 second. Sorry guys, I'm still at work right now, duty calls, but I'll be right back. Whew. All right, we're back. Just had to help a guest check in really fast, but just still on the clock at the same time. Got 2 jobs, one cause I'm poor and one cause I'm broke. That's a remix right there. And a good split. Where was I? Got a pop-up, we sold it. That was cool. After doing that, we acquired the Rambler. I think I literally sold the pop-up and used a good amount of that money, plus I think I used all that money plus a part of a paycheck to get the Rambler. It was only 700 bucks. Probably the reason a lot of you are here. I grew very rapidly during the cleanup of the Rambler. I'm not too sure why. I don't know if it was good thumbnails, the Rambler, maybe my titles. I'm not too sure. Maybe people are into Ramblers right now. Jesus Christ. If y'all don't know, probably the best way to chop wood is inside of a tire. I don't know if you see the background, but I have 6 tires back here I can chop them inside of, but you don't get the aesthetic wood split shot. So a lot of little mini wins. The propane worked. I was able to get the fridge turned on and working. The heat mantle, which is like a lamp, but it runs on propane. It's so sick. So I'll probably have it linked in the description as well for timestamps whenever I mention the videos. Yeah, if you are interested in anything I'm talking about, you can go back and watch it. That'll be pretty sick. helps me out. But a lot of wins with the Rambler. I'm glad a lot of that stuff work. Haven't tried the water system yet, as I knew it was gonna be cold. I didn't want to put water in the system and then have to winterize it or risk it bursting. Everything has to come in due time as a process. But with the Rambler, that was pretty much as far as we got. We did a lot of cleaning. In the midst of that, I got one more camper, and it was a 1965 Reddale camper. Probably it's in the best shape out of all of my campers by far. The previous owner took very good care of it, and I can't ask for much more. So I made a couple payments on it. Eventually I got it for about $2,000. I gave her an extra $200 for me being a hassle sometimes. I actually rode with it home right before I went on the cruise, which the cruise is also on my channel. And that was a really fun experience. It's my third cruise, first one since I've been a grown man. Check that out if you've ever been on a cruise. Interested to see what that's like. Devil was trying me during that cruise, I'm not gonna lie. We got back from the cruise, back to business as usual. I had to do some work, and it was time for me to go truck drive in Minnesota/North Dakota. I go up there annually every single year for the past 3 years now, and that was a success as well. I have a lot of footage of that, but it's going up in 2025 when the next beet harvest comes around. When people are searching the beet harvest, I took my truck up to North Dakota. Did some camping along the way. Camping trips were very good. I caught fish. We did some kayak camping. That was so awesome. Not kayak camping. We did kayak fishing, sorry. Did tent camping. I took a tent in my truck. I didn't want to take an RV. That'll be a lot of money in gas. So I just took a tent, did a couple tent camping spots along the way for like 2 nights at a time. Went fishing a few times. It was my kitten's first time. I had just got my kitten prior to this as well. Forgot to mention that. I showed her a little bit. If you ever want to see more videos about my cat, you can become a member in the description below. I don't want to post it on my main channel because it's gonna mess up the algorithm. It's gonna be like, hey, this guy makes cat videos, which isn't true. So yeah, you gotta become a member for that. Other than that, I've started my Reddale renovation, and that's probably what I'm most excited about. It's going very well, actually. I'm getting used to struggling. I've been used to struggling in the RV life, but when it comes to renovations, I've been very short-fused. I think it's because I'm recording stuff and I want these videos to go a certain way for you guys. And when they don't go a certain way for y'all, I get kind of upset because I want to deliver the best, high quality content that I can. But I'm trying to remember, I'm doing this for me. I'm gonna run into hiccups. I'm gonna run into fused bolts and rotten wood and all types of dumb things, but it's all a part of the fun. So I've been smiling a lot more. I've been really enjoying working on my Reddale. As I can see the future, I can see the progress, and I can see it coming together very soon. And yeah, I've had a pretty successful year. I think when I talk about it like that, it kind of undermines it, but I think if I go back and look at all my videos and see how far I've came this year, I'll be very proud of myself. I never really go back and look at my videos unless I forgot how to do something. I've had a pretty good year. The channel has grown immensely. It's exponential growth because I love what I do and I put the time in. The first year I made the channel, I got 600 subs. This following year, I got 1,500. And next year, I want to make it 3,000 plus. Literally though, I want to exponentially grow it. I want it to almost double every year if that's possible, something like that, or even more than that if it's exponential. So that was my year. I am very happy about how my year has went, and I'm very excited about next year. But we're gonna talk about next year in the video where we actually burn all this firewood. So if y'all wanna be here for that, if y'all wanna talk about 2025, or hear what I got planned for 2025, make sure you subscribe, hit that notification bell, and hit that like button if you enjoyed this video. Didn't enjoy this video? Let me know what I could do better. Probably chop the wood better. I can already see that comment now, but hey, we just do what we can. I'm just here for entertainment purposes. Like I said, look at this. You probably can't see it for real, but my feet are sliding. I'm not even lifting them because there's snow and ice right here. So I swear I'm not terrible. And the axe is dull, okay? I got all the excuses, I don't care. But for real, remember, where there's a will, there's a way. It's all from me today, Lil Carl. Finger hearts. Audi. And I'm not playing with you. I'm not playing. Tell me what you accomplished this year, because I want to be proud of you.